Hello, my name is Troy Allen Galat. Welcome to Trigger Time TV. Guys, we all have to deal with parking lots. Parking lots can be very dangerous situations. Tatiana gives us some things to think about by always keeping your head on a swivel.
Hi folks, I'm Tatiana Whitlock here with Trigger Time TV. And in this episode, we're going to discuss situational awareness and one of those worst case situations where it may be an abduction attempt in a parking lot, where you're trapped in your vehicle, getting out of your vehicle, and someone wants to take you from there and move you to a secondary location. Ladies, this is specifically important for us to be paying attention to, because in all likelihood, it's going to happen to us more frequently than it's going to happen to the guys. So let's walk through this, visualize it a bit. It's holiday season. You're going shopping. First thing you need to do when you go out, obviously, is get your concealed carry gun on, get yourself set up, consider your placement of your carry gear. My personal preference is appendix carry, and we'll show you why in just a minute. And as you're going to your store destination, this is where you need to start paying attention. Your mind's probably on your shopping list, but it really needs to be on the environment you are now driving into, that parking lot. Are you going to take that second loop around to wait for that perfect space that's under the lights, that's near the entrance? I highly recommend it, especially if you're out shopping alone. Wait for the parking lot spot to open up. Take the time. The next thing you need to think about is, all right, I'm now out of my vehicle is locked, I'm going directly into the store. Are you paying attention to what's going on in and around you in that space itself? It's happened to me. I've been followed and stalked through the mall during holidays, Christmas shopping. I had to ask a uniformed officer to accompany me and my mother at the time to the car. Guy left when he saw the officer. We were lucky. Are you paying attention? And when you leave the store, are you actually keeping the bags in your non-firing hand so that your firing hand is free, if necessary, to clear that cover garment, access your firearm to save your life? Or are you weighing both hands down? The other thing most people don't do is make sure that that cell phone is on your person, not in your hands. The last thing we want to do is take that quick peek and then pay attention to what's happening on our cell phone and Facebook. So now let's transition. We're at our vehicle, we've thrown everything into the car, we're making our way into the car, and this is where it can get messy. I'm partway in the vehicle, I've checked out my environment, I'm looking around, things look good, I'm going to reach for the door, and let's say somebody comes to grab us now, because of course, this is the best time for them to. Our attention is shifting away from where they may be to turning the car on and getting ready. So I'm coming into the vehicle, getting ready to close that door, and we have someone come and attack. Tony, would you mind? All right, this is what we're set up with. Folks, this is not a specific technique. We're speaking contextually, we're speaking in generalizations, because as we all know, that specific drill will probably fail you because it won't go perfect in the real world. So this is what I'm presented with. I've got a problem. I'm probably gonna lean back, draw, fire, watching where my muzzle is so that I'm not shooting the vehicle or my own arm. I'm pinning it against my body. If they are not our problem anymore, we're gonna get out of Dodge, close the door, get out of the way. Start calling 911, don't stick around and find out, all right? Next situation is where they're a little more in front of us, a little more aggressive, as though they're coming into the vehicle to be on top. Tony? All right, now I can actually use my lower body, help push them away from me if at all possible, engage. And let's say that works, they're not my problem. You may have problems with vehicles, as you may sweep yourself as long as you're in control and control that finger. There's no perfect situation when you're seated. Obviously, at this point, you're gonna get in the car, lock the doors, start it, and drive. Take your time. This is something we can only really practice with UTMs, ultimate training munitions. We're using battlefield blanks. Gives us the effect, and you can see your options. Folks, train in the context of your life for the fight of your life.
Trigger Time TV is brought to you by Kinetic Development Group, Glock Perfection, Bravo Company Manufacturing, Bravo Company USA, Innovative Gunfighter Solutions, G-Code Holsters, SIG Electro Optics, Zero Tolerance Knives, Primary Weapon Systems, Silencer Co., Lucid Optics, Velocity Systems, Ultimate Training Munition, and ammunition provided by Precision Delta.